In this episode, we're going to discuss how to make a marketing video for your business. If you've made a video that clearly explains what you do, but no one has reached out, you have not made a marketing video. Most business owners talk about themselves, keep it short, and hope people figure out the next step. But that is not going to attract real clients. In this episode, I'll show you what to say, how to structure it, and where to post it. Your video will not only get views, but it will get results and sales in your business. Let's dive right in. So that you can really understand how to create the best type of marketing video, I want to discuss a few myths first. We can dispel these myths. Myth number one, if I just talk about my business, it counts as marketing. And maybe technically this counts as marketing, but it's the most annoying type of marketing. I mean, how many messages have you received on LinkedIn where people just want to talk about themselves, talk about their business, and how many of those messages do you read? Unfortunately for us and the entire world, most marketing out there is disruptive. It's interruptive. I was going to say we, but I'll say these marketers, they bother people with their ads because they're wanting to watch something else. Whether they're on YouTube, whether they're on social media, whether they're driving down the highway, advertisers push their ads in front of them. You have to watch this first before you can watch what you want to. Or instead of enjoying this nice scenic drive, you have this billboard that you have to look at. This type of marketing does work, but it works very ineffectively. There's a much better way, so let's continue. Myth number two, shorter is always better. Now this is both true and untrue depending on the scenario. Okay, so when people are watching a promo video, they know that they're being sold to, they want us to get to the point, or they know that they have to endure through this ad and they're hoping the ad is very short. So in order to get their attention or in order to really interest them in our message, we've got to have a really refined script that we work through, that we tweak and test, and we've got to take people on that emotional roller coaster. It's really hard work to make a really good promo video. So in that sense, you're making an ad, you're making a promo video. Yeah, kind of the rule of thumb is the shorter is better to get your point across, to really create that emotional connection. Can you do that in a shorter amount of time? But there is a big piece that's missing. You can actually work to build a relationship before they see your ad, so that when they do see your ad, they're having a much better experience. They don't feel like they're being sold to. You're filtering out all the people who aren't a fit for your business, so you don't need to annoy them at all. Short content does not build a relationship. You need to take your time to build a relationship with longer content, and then when they do watch your promo videos, again, they're going to have a much better experience and not feel like they're being sold to. Myth number three, it's all about me and my brand. The best type of marketing that you can do, in my experience, is marketing that focuses on them, on the consumer, or on your potential clients. So what's important to them? They don't know that you exist, so why would you focus on me, and this is who I am, and this is what I do, and this is why I'm so cool? Imagine if there was a way to get into the heads or get into the minds of your target audience. These people who are a perfect fit for what you offer, they just don't know you exist yet. So what would it be like if you could get into their minds and figure out what they're thinking? And then you could create content that matches what they're thinking. So they search for this content. They find that content. That is what I teach as the leaf strategy. That's what I do. I'll link to another video right here if you want a shortcut to learning the leaf strategy. But I'm going to tie that into this video and talking about how to create a marketing video that will really attract clients. So what should you say in a marketing video that will attract clients, not just random views? So if you've studied my leaf strategy, you know that the episodes that we're making, we're answering questions that your target audience is going to Google and YouTube and ChatGPT that they're asking, right? What questions are they asking? And the leaf strategy is we're going to make videos that answer those questions. So here's what you do at the beginning of your episode. Instead of saying, hey, I'm Nate, this is who I am, this is what I do, this is my credibility, or these are my credentials. But you say none of that and you focus on them. You know what their question is. So you start out the video saying, hey, here's the topic of the video we're going to talk about. We're going to answer your question. And then you're going to be tempted again to introduce yourself. You don't need to worry about that. Just give them a table of contents of what's coming in the video and do it in a way that creates curiosity. So you might have heard other people talk about setting hooks or creating hooks of curiosity in the videos. It's really important to do that. You let them know this is what I'm talking about in the video, and then they're going to look down in the corner. They're going to say, oh, this is a 10-minute episode. Do I really want to spend 10 minutes with this person? So you're selling them on the value of the content you're going to share. So all the content in the video is going to be to help them, to help answer their question. So think of it in terms of just a simple table of contents. I'm going to talk about this, I'm going to talk about that, and by the end of the video, you will be able to blank, right? Don't give away your secrets in these hooks, but say it in a way that really creates curiosity and lets them know this is a valuable video. It's going to be worth the 10 minutes I spend watching it. This does a couple of things. It will filter in the right people, and it will filter out the wrong people, these people who aren't interested in the topic. See, we're not looking for a video to go viral. We're not entertaining them. If a video goes viral, it can actually be detrimental because you're going to be attracting the wrong audience. Following this strategy, we're intentionally focusing on the right audience, these people who are a good fit for your business. And in the beginning of the video, you're letting them know, hey, you found the right video, you're in the right place. And so those people who clicked on this video by mistake, they're going to be filtered out. How do I structure a video that leads people to book a call or visit my website? So it's a great question, and you want to make sure that you save that step until after you've been able to build a relationship. So don't mention anything about your website, about booking a call, or about going anywhere, and focus on answering their question, really giving them value and building a relationship. Now, when you film these videos, you're not going to be scripted. It's not going to be a presentation. Just be conversational. Answer their question, give them valuable advice. So after 10 minutes have gone by, what will they be thinking? Okay, what you hope that they're thinking and feeling is, this was really good. I really like this guy, or I really like this lady. And in the back of their mind, they might be wondering, I wonder what their business is. What do they do? I wonder if this person could help me. Then, when you get to the very end of your video, you have a call to action. In that call to action, you're not selling, and I don't recommend, hey, here's my phone number, or hey, here's a link to my calendar. But instead, give them more value in the form of a free gift. So you say something like this: now that you've learned these principles and you understand how to do blank, I've got a free gift for you that's going to help you implement this. This is how I use this resource, and I'm excited to give it to you. Go to this domain and you can get that free gift now. So you're continuing to give them value and help them reach that goal that they want. And this is a way that they're going to now go to your website. They're now going to enter their contact information and become a lead in your business. When they leave YouTube and go to your website, they're expecting to see logos. They're expecting to see promo videos. They're going to explore around, and they're going to find out what you sell. You built the relationship first, and now, even when they watch promo videos, they don't feel like they're being sold to. How long should a marketing video be if I want people to watch and take action? You want to be able to spend a good amount of time with people through video. You don't want these to be short videos. I found the sweet spot to be about 10 or 12 minutes. Now, if you've heard that people's attention spans have gotten shorter and shorter, that's actually not true. It just depends on the environment. If people are on TikTok or if people are watching YouTube Shorts, yeah, they expect that content to be shorter. But if people are going to a movie theater, or if they're watching Netflix or Disney Plus, or if they're watching YouTube videos, they expect that content to be longer. 10 or 12 minutes today on YouTube is actually much shorter than most of the content. I found 10 to 12 minutes to kind of be the perfect sweet spot to really build a relationship with somebody, give them the value to really answer them in a deep way, and it allows you to still be really efficient with the filming of your videos. Should I be on camera, or can I use slides, voiceover, or screen share? This is actually a very common question. People ask, hey, does my face actually have to be on camera, or can I just show them other things? Well, let me ask you a question in return. How easy do you think it would be to build a relationship with somebody if they never got to see your face? There are exceptions to the rule, but it's very, very hard to build a relationship with somebody if they don't even know what you look like and if they don't feel like they've had a conversation with you. But think of that on the flip side. Like right now, I'm looking into the camera, we're making eye contact with each other, and so it's like we're having a FaceTime call or a one-on-one Zoom call. How many marketing videos do I need to have a real impact on my business? So what we've been discussing, you've learned that there's two parts to this marketing process. So if we're just talking about promo videos, you might only need one promo video, maybe two. I mean, it depends on like how many services do you offer. Well, if we're just talking about one service, then maybe you just need one promo video for that service. Maybe you need a simple video for your lead magnet, that free gift that you're giving away. So after they leave YouTube, they go to that landing page and there's a video telling them all the details about this free gift and to enter their information below. So that could only be 30 seconds, maybe a minute long. But what about this first phase where we're building a relationship? When you follow the leaf strategy, many of these videos get searched 10 or 20 times per month. That sounds like a very low number, and it is a low number, but these are people who are searching for you, and so it's the most valuable type of traffic. You can have a video that's the wrong type that goes viral and gets 1 million views and not generate a single lead. You can have the right type of video that gets 10 views and generates a lead. I look at each of these videos as bringing in a trickle of traffic. And so if you launch 2 of them, now you've got 2 trickles coming in. Or if you launch 10, you've got 10 trickles of traffic leading into your business. The more of these videos you make, the more traffic is coming into your business, and I like to think of it as eventually building up to a fire hose. So that's up to you. How many of these mini marketing machines do you want out there? Where should I post the video once I've made it? In many other episodes on this channel, I go into detail of why YouTube, but the place you want to post the video is on YouTube. After it's on YouTube, you want to take that video and feature it on a blog on your website, and below the video have a transcription or like an article of the content of that video. How do I measure if my marketing video is working? That is a very good question. I'm actually going to answer it in the next episode. I'll link to it right here. The title of the video is Why Your Marketing Isn't Working. That's going to be a very helpful video in helping you actually get results from this marketing campaign. So definitely go watch that video next.